I've rejected affection for years and years. Now I have it, and damn it, it's kind of weird. He tells me I'm pretty, don't know how to respond. I tell him that he's pretty too. Can I say that? Don't have a clue.
These cookies are my new obsession. It's fudgy and decadent on the inside. It tastes just like mini brownies, and it's so simple to whip up. In a large bowl, combine granulated sugar and cocoa powder, and then we're going to add in vegetable oil, 2 eggs, some vanilla extract, and a little bit of coffee concentrate. This is a secret ingredient that's going to make your cookies ultra chocolatey. If you can't have coffee, you can definitely leave it out. Give that a good mix, switch to a spatula, and then we're going to add in the dry ingredients, which includes all-purpose flour, some salt, and a little bit of baking powder. Fold in the dry ingredients, and then we're going to cover and chill this dough for at least 2 hours or preferably overnight. Once the cookie dough has chilled, use a cookie scoop or a spoon to portion out the dough, and you can make the cookies as big or as small as you'd like. Roll them out to make them nice and smooth, and then cover each of the balls in powdered sugar. Place these on a lined baking sheet, and then we're going to bake them in an oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 13 minutes, and make sure to bake them one tray at a time. While the cookies baked, I wanted to show you how pretty this tree in my backyard looked with all the petals falling off from the wind. Anyways, once the cookies are baked, let that cool down on the tray for about 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Look at how amazing that looks. What do you make when you can't decide between cheesecake and cookies? Cheesecake cookies, of course. Not that has ever happened to me, but it might have happened to you. So if that's you, you gotta try out these cookies. And since it's spring, we're gonna be making strawberry cheesecake cookies because nothing screams spring like strawberries. Start off by making a strawberry compote and then set that aside to cool down. Then we're gonna whip up a very simple basic cookie recipe that's made with melted butter, so you don't need an electric mixer. I don't know about you guys, but the one thing that I dread in baking is beating butter and sugar. I don't know why. And then to make this cookie extra special, I added in some crushed graham crackers just for that marbled effect. Scoop the cookie dough out onto a tray, and then we're going to use the back of a half tablespoon measuring spoon to create these indents in the middle. Then chill that, and then we're going to make the cheesecake filling, which is just some cream cheese, some egg, sugar, and vanilla extract. Give that a good mix, and then put this into the refrigerator until you're ready to fill the cookies. I also decided to coat some of the cookies in crushed graham crackers for that cool, crunchy look. Fill the cookies with the cream cheese mixture as well as the strawberry compote, swirl the two together, and then bake these to golden perfection. After they're cooled, you can dig right in. And if you're wondering what this tastes like, it tastes exactly like a strawberry cheesecake cookie.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
If you love tiramisu or cookies, then you have to try out these Decadent tiramisu cookies. The cookies are soft and fudgy on the inside. They are bursting with coffee flavor, so coffee lovers, this one's for you. And the mascarpone frosting is so simple to make, and it really brings everything together, making it taste exactly like you're eating tiramisu. Start off by beating your butter and sugars until they're creamy, and then adding an egg and some vanilla extract. Give everything a good mix, and then goes in the dry ingredients, which includes the instant espresso. And then we're going to scoop and bake these for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then while those bake, make the frosting, which just consists of heavy cream, mascarpone, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract, just all beaten together until you reach stiff peaks. Pipe or smother on the frosting onto your cooled cookies, and then finish it off with some cocoa powder, just like tiramisu. Then you have yourself the most decadent and delicious cookie you will ever have. I've tested tons of chocolate chip cookie recipes, and I can confidently say that this is the only chocolate chip cookie recipe that you will ever need. And once you try it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It starts off by browning butter, and this gives the cookie a nutty, caramely taste, which once you try it, you'll never want to make cookies without brown butter ever again. Add that to a bowl, let that cool down completely, and then add in brown sugar and granulated sugar. Give that a good mix, and next goes in an egg and some vanilla extract, and then mix that until well combined. The best part about this recipe, you do not need an electric mixer, just a spatula and a bowl. Throw in the dry ingredients, which includes the secret ingredient, milk powder. This makes the cookies extra rich and chewy. You have to give it a try. Next, add in a bunch of dark chocolate chunks. Using chocolate chunks instead of chocolate chips gives you those pools of melted chocolate in the cookie, which is my favorite part about these cookies. But you can also use chocolate chips if you'd like. Scoop the cookie dough onto a parchment lined tray. You can make them as big or as small as you'd like. And then I'm going to smooth this out. You don't have to do this, but I like to make them smooth. And then we're going to pop this in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. Don't skip the chilling step. This is very important, or else you're going to end up with flat cookies. Once chilled, top with more chocolate chunks and then bake for about 12 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Let those cool down on the tray for about 2 to 3 minutes, then transfer to a cooling rack to cool completely. It's fudgy and chewy on the inside. It has a slightly crispy exterior. This is the perfect chocolate chip cookie. The recipe is available on my website, thefoodflamingo.com.
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more, or whispers of "Are you sure?" Never have I ever before, but I can see it's lost in the memory. I get slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And finding the right words to use for this song, I have you in mind so it won't take so long. Love without a friend. Would you want me there if the morning went dark tonight? And if the